A lot of things have happened. We'll find out that when you come back to bowling, it's not going to be the same as when you left.
What's going on, everybody? I'm Mikey Dread, this is Bowling Science, and today we've got something different on the channel, something we've never had. Today we have a bowling ball from Motiv, and not just any bowling ball. Today we have the Shadow Tank. So let's get into it. We've got some stickers that came in the box, Motiv versus everybody, but today it's Motiv versus Hammer. The purpose of today's exercise is to check out the new Shadow Tank. This is a 78 hardness microcell polymer offering from Motiv. It is their answer to the new hardness and oil absorption rules put in place by the USBC and the PBA. And we're going to see how it stacks up against my favorite urethane ball of all time and the most dominant urethane bowling ball that's been on the market for a while, the Purple Hammer. So for the purpose of this, we're going to put my preferred layout for a 15 diff core, and that's a 4x2 PAL from the pin above the line, no thumb layout system. It's a strong 4-inch pin with a versatile shape. It's going to give us the most continuation and the most versatility, and that's what you want when the core is this low of a diff. The hammer I drilled a few years ago has the same layout, so we're going to go with that layout here on the tank. Now, a more fair comparison would probably be a Black Pearl urethane hammer, as it is a 78 hardness urethane, but I'm not here for a fair comparison. We're going to compare the Shadow Tank against the best thing that I have in my bag for this slot. Let's talk a little bit about what we're going to see on the lanes today. I've got this Shadow Tank here at 1000 grit Abralon. That's what it says it was out of the box, so I just freshened it up with a fresh 1000 grit pad and used that same pad on the Purple Hammer. That way we have an apples to apples comparison to start the day off. I like both balls. You'll see that there's a small difference between the two in hook, but the Shadow Tank rolled really good out of the box. That being said, what you're going to see when we hit it with 360 grit is that this ball will come alive. Now, why 360 grit? My Purple Hammer is the strongest ball in my bag. I usually use it at 360 or 500 grit, and then I have a short pin and a few older balls below that. So while at 1000 grit we have a fair comparison with how Motiv prepared the ball out of the box, I want to see a comparison with the surface preparation that I tend to prefer on this type of bowling ball. Well, let's go ahead and get a fresh set of red turbo grips in this ball and take it to the lanes and show you what we've learned. Shout out to everybody who joined channel memberships. Thank you for supporting the channel. If you want to support the channel for free, you can subscribe. Every subscription helps the channel grow. We appreciate you liking and sharing the video. Without further ado, here we are at 5-star lanes with our Shadow Tank at 1000 grit.